Hello again. Welcome to our study. Explain this, please. This is number 22, the anointing, and we're going to catch this from Psalms 45 and verse 7. So, what does it mean, anointing? Well, oil to make the face shine. See, the earliest use of anointing of which we know is told of us in Genesis 28:18. We also read in Genesis 31, I am the God of Bethel, where thou anointest the pillar. The pouring of oil on the stone which had been Jacob's pillow was for the purpose of consecration to the service of God. High priests and sacred vessels were anointed for that same reason. The king was called the anointed, the Lord's anointed for service of God. The oil was carefully prepared for all such purposes and could not be used for any ordinary occasion. Directions for making this oil are found in Exodus 30, verses 23 through 33, just 10 verses there. And it was composed of myrrh, sweet cinnamon, sweet calamus, and olive oil. Now we find it also in Psalms 45 and 7. We have the phrase anointed with the oil of gladness. Anointing was also used on festive occasions. It was the mark of attention paid to guests. In Egypt, it was customary for a servant to anoint the head of every guest, and the omission was considered a sign of mourning. Luke 7, verses 38 and also verse 46. The host neglected to anoint the head of Jesus and provided no water for his feet. Now that was an insult. Not only was oil used for the head, but also for the skin. In many countries, the use of oil for the body is believed to strengthen it and to protect it from the heat of the sun. The bodies of the dead were also anointed to preserve them. So what does it mean to be anointed? To be preserved. To be anointed for service. You see, nobody is saved to sit. We're all saved to serve somewhere. So when we are anointed to do something, do it. God never calls unless he anoints. God never calls us to action without equipping us with that which we need to do the job. So if we're anointed to do something, get it done. Time is short. Well, that'll conclude this study. We'll pick it up on the next one. Be blessed and be safe.